If you was some what the Rock is cooking. All right, guys, that was my weak Rock impersonation. Welcome to the Smackdown Cooldown. All right, so we got another episode for the wrestling fans out there that want this to continue. Hopefully, there are a few out there. A few is literally the term here. Anyway, I do want to make it known that I'll probably do a live video later. I really wanted to address the Odell Beckham Jr. situation and Rob Gronkowski. There's so many other topics in sports right now that I do want to address. I'll do so this evening through a live broadcast. But right now, we are going to do the Smackdown Cooldown. All right, and as you know, we had another go away episode. This one was for SmackDown. Going into this episode, we did have, let's see, all right, so we had Charlotte, who is now going to face Asuka, which is very, very entertaining. I mean, the fact that, like I said, I didn't get an opportunity during the last video because it was about Raw, and I didn't want to go too much into Charlotte because she was on a different show, so I wanted to make sure I saved it for this one, so here it is. All right, Charlotte is probably really close to the top, to the best there is. She's pretty good on the mic. She does everything else you need her to do. She does all that special stuff that you need from especially from the women that are competing right now in WWE. So she's doing her thing. Very proud of her. This match between her and Asuka should be amazing. I'm expecting big things out of it. Really, my prediction for this match is for Asuka to come out even more undefeated than she was before, taking away the big pay-per-view streak that Charlotte had early in her career. So, I mean, I'm excited. Hopefully everybody else here who is watching this video is as excited as I am. I cannot wait to see this match. Moving on, the next topic is really going to be the Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac situation. Man, I don't know. It was a little awkward to see the two hug. It was super awkward. Like, I don't even want to watch it again. Like, seeing the two of them hug, and then they were like, yeah, everything's okay, great, whatever. Like, you know, just sometimes they're a little too cheesy on this show. But I am loving the way they do the promos on this show. It's a special thing to see because they're doing it basically the way we expect to see promos from how we've seen maybe some indies and things like that. They're doing it very similar to the indies. They're doing it similar to NXT. We don't get this a whole lot out of Raw. Raw just seems like it's a theatrical production most of the time. Even their main event seems like that's a theatrical production. So this is a little more raw. It's a little more raw as far as being uncut and just kind of just going with what these guys have to say and how they can promote themselves the best way they can. So it has been special to see. The next one up is actually going to be the U.S. title. I'm excited to see this U.S. title match. Are you guys excited to see the U.S. title match? Because this is the biggest one that I think we've ever had. I mean, it might be better than the IC Championship right now, but this U.S. title, whoo, Bobby Roode, I mean, Rusev, and then you throw Randy Orton to top it off. I mean, this is like how we expected these titles to be defended and who we expected them to be defending it. So that's it's going to be a special thing. All right, so the next one, going along the lines actually of the U.S. title, I did like how they have promoted it. I'm always gonna love Rusev Day. Yeah, it's Aiden English is killing it as far as being the escort for Rusev, and I'm loving everything that I'm seeing out of these two guys. It's fun to see them together, and hopefully this doesn't break out too far in like way further off into the future, and not anytime soon. Moving on, don't want this to be too long-winded. We do have the tag team titles. I think the Usos' transformation over the past year has been amazing. As far as us making them believable as heels, however, it feels like it's getting stale. especially going into WrestleMania. So hopefully there's something we don't have to see too much into the future. This whole fake gangster thing, it's only goes over so well for so long, and then at some point we gotta move on from this. It didn't work out for Crime Time, so why do we expect it to work out for the Usos just because they've been around longer? I don't think that's how it should work, so hopefully y'all don't think that's how it should work. The other thing we're going to talk about is going to be the SmackDown Championship. For those of you who aren't excited for this match, we're talking about something that if you ever watch New Japan Wrestling, if you ever saw a clip from New Japan Wrestling, especially Shinsuke, guys, go look at it. There are other content on YouTube. Go look up Shinsuke Nakamura and see what he did before he came here and what he was able to do. He's limited in WWE, so you guys don't get to see everything he does. Guy was amazing. Did great things, and he's really not quite what you would expect him to be from New Japan to where he is now, but it's still an exciting match between him and AJ Styles because this is something we didn't ever see again, let alone on the grandest stage of it all. We're going to see the biggest match is coming from SmackDown. I know Roman Reigns, whatever. I'm not anti-Roman Reigns. I am anti-Brock Lesnar. A part-timer holding the championship, don't ever do that again. Like, that's just so dumb. Like, leave that alone. Don't ever go back to having a guy who shows up every 3-4 months as he pleases and during the biggest events. That's the only time we get to see him. We want to see that title defended at every single pay-per-view. Like, we really do. Every time you guys have a pay-per-view, that title should be defended. The fact that he wasn't around, the fact that he does get these privileges. I mean, I understand that y'all thought he was a commodity, but now we just can't stand him, like the majority of the fan base. So at this point, for those of us who have been forced to watch Brock Lesnar carry that title for the past year, we're actually now excited to see Roman Reigns take the title off of him and see somebody else face Roman Reigns for that title. And even maybe take it off of him. I'm not, like, again, I'm going to go here and say this is not an anti-Roman Reigns page. So don't come here to bash the guy, but the push should be done by now. We're going to kick this off. Yeah, we're hitting it. We're going into WrestleMania, guys. This is it. All right. We only got a few more days, about 5 more days. So, I am excited for WrestleMania. It's going to be a great thing. You guys will see me again on Sunday. I will try and get my nephew Ethan. I will try and get his video up pretty early in the day. That way I can get ahead and get you guys sort of a live reaction or whatever I can possibly do for that day. Whatever I can do, I want to do for WrestleMania. So I'll probably be simulcasting between 2 different venues. So yeah, dude, I'm stoked. I'm ready. Hopefully you guys are. So that's it. We're on to WrestleMania, and you guys will see me in a live video later tonight discussing other sports topics. So, all right, guys, you have a great day. Please remember, like and subscribe.